Yeah. You know what else I found disgusting about that?
Please go. Please, I think I know where you're going.
The response from black people.
I hate you niggas too, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You niggas are bums.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's disgusting.
I'm scrolling on my Twitter timeline.
That shit is disgusting.
Niggas is, bro. Last summer, in various situations, black people have been in a very similar situation, and black people have been crying out for help for other people.
Right.
Now, when we see some shit like this happen to another specific oppressed community,
we want to dive into a divisive bag. This shit is crazy, like, bro.
Come on, my nigga. Like, we was just asking for help. We was just asking for multi-coalition groups to come together.
This shit is disgusting. It's disgusting, bro.
Like, shit is sick.
It's disgusting. That shit really made me feel away. That shit really made me feel away.
Yeah, dude was at work. I was at work. Dude brought it up casually. And then he starts saying how fucked up it is. But then he said, but at the same time, like, you know, like, he's like, do Asians really fuck with us? I was like, do you have any proof that they don't fuck with black people?
Yeah, I mean, LA does have a history with specifically Koreans. With Koreans and black folk, niggas do have tension that stretches back past the 90 riots.
Bro, but this shit is like, you know
right. I just think
it doesn't surpass.
Right,
like,
it doesn't.
Racist acts being
in general, especially committed by white individuals, white nationalists. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's just like, nigga, this not the time to be talking no shit like that. Like, 8 women got murdered by a little bitch ass kid.
A kid, nigga was 21. Bro, getting the whole L.
You know what I'm saying? Of course not. The nigga gonna be out in X amount of years. If he was black, we already know they gonna try to throw an L plus some years if he was black.
Of course.
For sure, absolutely.
Bro,
but
nigga, black people get the book thrown out of them for much less.
And that's what I don't understand about black folk. You know what I'm saying? To me, niggas, I'ma probably catch some heat, but I just shit like this happens. And then we get responses like this. I just feel like ain't no pleasing African Americans.
Yeah, I agree with
that. You know
what
I'm saying?
Like, you feel me? Like, and it's not all. Like, I don't want to make blanket statements.
I don't either. But
it's the
niggas always got something to say.
It's the bottom of the barrel niggas that, like,
to me it's the black intellectuals who cause division.
Bro, you're not intellectual if you're not reading.
Of course not. But of course not.
You have zero emotional intellectuality.
Yeah.
To see something like this happen, and then you automatically revert to, oh, that's fucked up. But they don't really.
Right. Then you point to some type of colonialism in Africa. You point to how the Asian community is buying all type of property in Africa. I get it, bro. I understand. Like, I understand what niggas
is. It's for that, my nigga.
You know, right? You know what I'm saying?
This is why I feel like black people don't really take the steps forward that, you know, that we should be taking. It's exactly right.
Ain't no pleasing black folk, man. That's how I feel right now, bro. Ain't no pleasing black people, man.
Like,
ain't no pleasing black people, man.
I get it. It's supposed to be hard to please us. Black folk have
been
fucked
just
over.
Because.
You feel me? Right. Black people have been fucked over.
For black fucking millennia.
Used, fucking manipulated, fucking pillaged from.
I get it, man.
On a daily basis, I get it. We supposed to have skepticism. We supposed to have all that shit. But
we can't turn into the motherfuckers that we trying to. You know, we can't turn into white people, bro. We can't turn into these niggas, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like white people, I feel like black people are telling right now. Black people are telling Asian folks what white people were telling black folks last year.
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Fam, how you oppressed and you oppress another group that's oppressed.
Right. It's Pedagogy of the Oppressed. That's a book you should try to tap in with. Pedagogy of the Oppressed. Pedagogy of the Oppressed.
Like that. Like, it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
It's like, nigga,
it's like you identify as LGBTQ,
right?
But then, like, you racist in some form or fashion. You hate black people, or you hate a certain group of people.
It's stupid. I get it.
How that work?
I get it.
So you getting the pressure from over here, so you gonna just put your oppression over here on somebody else.
That's what tends to happen. That's what tends to happen. It's burnt. It's stupid. That's what tends to happen though, for sure. If you're getting bullied at the crib, you're gonna go home and lash out. I mean, you're gonna go to school and lash out on somebody that you deem to be weaker. It's the same paradigm. It's the same pattern.
Nigga asked me, do I blame Trump for what happened with this whole
shit?
This whole shit. And I feel like that's a layered question. But I don't blame Trump specifically for this incident.
Yeah, I think that's a cop out. Like
to blame, yeah, no, I feel like it's a cop out too. I feel like that kind of takes the pressure.
That takes
away, you know what I mean? Like
that takes that you can abdicate responsibility as a white person in general.
I feel like Trump,
you know what I'm saying?
Kind of, he didn't help it.
Yeah,
you feel me?
That's
like,
fair.
I feel like
that's fair.
I feel like Trump, he may have set some fires in people that like.
But he for sure didn't make those people do that shit.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody like remember what happened in Charlestown?
Oh,
that,
when
that bitch ass nigga. Nah, was it the church?
Dylan Wolf. Dude?
Yeah, but the protest. Remember that guy that ran all those people over?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like,
Trump didn't make you niggas do that type of shit.
I don't know, man.
You know,
like that shit, like really fucking. Black people really be disappointing me sometimes. Honestly,
all the time.
Like niggas be glowing, niggas be shining. Like as far as black people, like people putting their knowledge and their talents and everything that black people have to offer, and it's like
we have responses.
You can tell
like this.
how beautiful it is because it's ripped every single chance you get.
Right.
Like every single chance you get, we see somebody who's not of the culture wanting to be in the culture, which is totally okay. But then at the same time, it's like the bottom rung of niggas that just they can't like not see past
the smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. Like
I think it's twofold, man.
I feel like it's our responsibility to know what the black issue is, what the black plight is, understand how you can contribute to shaking that stigma.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, be able to look out in the world and say, all right, like it's a few other niggas out here that's having issues too, that have oppressed shit going on with them as well. So you feel me? Like when you have a problem, like you identify the problem.
Yeah.
Right? Like and somewhere and you I will feel like niggas would want to like come together with that. Right? Like we both got problems, right? Let's work together to fix that shit.
Yeah, that takes
like be an ally for niggas.
That takes some maturity.
Like be an ally to motherfuckers.
Yeah, that takes maturity though. I don't know if just because of what we talked about and what you was highlighting earlier, I don't know if we have the bandwidth to do that shit.
What do you mean?
Like you were saying, like we all are a oppressed group of people. We all are in this space.
Yeah.
Right? But because black people always get shitted on by everybody, and we know that shit because we got to deal with that shit because it never gets addressed, that always plays in niggas' brains.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which fucks us up. And we have disgusting situations like this where we respond to a fucked up situation and we point back to when we had issues with that particular group. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel me? I mean, I feel like two things can be true. Like, black people have, like I said before, we have a long, unique history in this country.
We have a very unique history.
So,
African Americans do.
You know what I mean? So, we need to understand a lot of what that is and how we can all contribute together to break down that stigma, to shoot for a better day. Right. You feel me?
I just think you're going to have a hard time if we pay attention to the knucklehead niggas who don't want to get right.
Of course.
Cause like, so
it's just black people so forgiving, like nobody left behind.
But we not though. We not though, cause we wanna. We say shit like this,
bro. We forgiving as fuck.
But we just, bro. I'm saying like this whole conversation is based on black people not necessarily being that forgiving. Talking about Asians.
But I mean, like, I don't feel like that's the majority.
Of course not.
I just feel like it's a lot of niggas. Like the analogy I would make is the majority of niggas that got the head on right, that that read something, that understand, that's emotionally mature, mentally mature.
That understand nuance. That
understand nuance.
Yeah.
I feel like most of us, right? We all in the front of the hallway, right? You got the niggas who don't really know what's popping,
who don't really want to care,
really tapped in, who don't really care.
Yeah.
They somewhere in the middle, towards the back, and you got the niggas all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Saying shit like, when Asians ever fuck with black people? When this shit happen over here? And that shit just echoes to the front.
Yeah.
That shit just echoes to the front. Everybody only looks at the bottom rung of shit. Like, we don't really look at shit in totality. We take that shit in a vacuum and say, oh, them niggas over there didn't like it.
That's a good point.
You feel me? Like,
that's a good point.
Like, when the movie come out and it's good, oh my God, niggas in the back that's saying they didn't like the movie gonna be heard way more, way before the niggas in the front. You feel me? Like, niggas is.
Yeah, but that's
uneducated as fuck, man.
Yeah, but that's my point, right? Like,
nigga, I was on Facebook. I saw niggas on Facebook. I don't be on Facebook like that. Niggas on Facebook wild and asking dumbass questions, and I was reporting that shit. I was going report, my nigga.
You wanted them niggas.
This tweet or this post is inappropriate. Yeah, I'm one of them niggas. I became one of them niggas now, my nigga. I'm gonna learn you something today, boy.